Mike had this video request, how a black male mama trauma and how it affects black men's or black males dating choices. And it's true. A lot of black men are traumatized by their mothers and don't even know it. And we all have childhood trauma. If you grew up in a 2-parent household, grew up in a single-parent household, single father, single mother, grandparents, there's always going to be some childhood trauma there. So I'm not singling out mothers, single mothers, whatever y'all want to say. It's always trauma there. Somebody pointed out to me that my mama always blamed me for everything. It's all Jermaine's fault. And I just thought about it. I said, that is right. Whatever had went wrong, that's my mama. She just blamed me. And does that affect me? Absolutely. I didn't see it until somebody else pointed it out. I ain't see it. But it makes me distance. I think that made me distance from people. Because you're not about to blame me for what you done did wrong and then find a way to blame me. And that's just an example. So, a lot of people, first thing they want to do is blame somebody. And that's what women do. Women don't have any accountability. You think that don't drip down to your kids. That's why you're supposed to have 2-parent households where you can have a balance. So you can have that balance in the household to balance that out. But it definitely does. A lot of black women ask the question, why do they feel that black men hate black women? Or have a disdain for black women or whatever. I mean, at the end of the day, if you was raised by a black woman, they say, why do you have hate or why you dislike black women? Why you like going outside the black community? And you got your answer right there. I was raised by a black woman, okay? I was raised by one, and I don't like them. Then you have your answer right then and there, especially if it was other black women in your life, aunties, sisters, cousins, you know what I'm saying? And you just choose to go another way. I know somebody, because I ain't gonna put their business out here, but I know somebody who all their brothers marry white women. Real talk, all they black, dark black brothers went to go marry white women. And the women of the family is terrible, like true sack chasers. You think the brothers didn't pick up on that? And somebody was looking like, damn, all her brothers marry white women. So y'all ask y'all questions, just, y'all don't have any accountability, and the mother gets a pass all the time, no matter if she show up 20 years later, unless you Colin Kaepernick, like, no, I want nothing to do with you, or she was there. She always get a pass. Throw granddaddy in a home quick. Not my mama. Mama get a pass. The people wait on hand and foot on mama, but granddaddy that paid for everything, put everybody through college, bought everybody cars, you know what I'm saying? Held the house down, bust his ass for 30 years at the plant or at the job. And then it's like, oh, let's throw him in the home, and not my mom, I'm wait on hand and foot. It's a dirty game. It is. And men starting to share their stories and starting to get their therapy in these manospheres. And then, women, black women in particular, trying to stop that. They flagging people's channels for guys having an opinion, and when they have way more crazier opinions than guys. You had one lady out here, I can't remember the content creator's name, was telling black women to abort black male babies. Y'all talking about why do black men have an issue with black women? Man, just look at what these women saying in these spaces. How can you have a relationship with somebody, have a baby by somebody, and it go awry and it go left, and you not look at that child and see that person in the child and feel a certain type of way? Women can't separate emotions and feelings from facts, bro. They cannot. Not to that degree, and not on a consistent basis. You don't see too many women living in reality, bro. Living in real reality until it's too late. So a lot of the black male mama trauma is obviously black male trauma or black male issues with black women. It starts at the root. Look at the mother. Look at the mother. And you talking about, guys are supposed to go be attracted to women that have some connection to his mother, or some personality traits or whatever. And a lot of black men now are going the opposite way. They're going to get white women, or they're going to get black women that have nothing in common with their mother. And you don't understand why these dudes feel like they got a vendetta against women, where they just want to pump and dump. And then, women need to take accountability too, because of the guys you letting, hit it without any requirements. The good guy, you sit there and vet them. You vet them all out. You know, you go through him with a fine tooth comb. You know, we talked about this, why the good guy got to get vetted and be responsible for what the other guy did. And this dude coming with good intentions, then he like, man, I ain't going through this shit no more. It ain't worth it. The girl got a kid. The girl put me through all this. You know what? Hey, I'm just gonna go another way. I wonder why guys getting passports and guys going overseas, or going to date other women. And you got to understand, if a woman don't, like in the black community, if a black woman ain't physically attracted to you, she probably not gonna respect you. She probably not gonna treat you good. She gonna just look at you. You put the Virginia on the pedestal too. So what you putting the Virginia on the pedestal and all that type of stuff, she gonna use that to get you to do whatever she wants you to do. And if she give you some, it's gonna be out of sympathy, or she emotionally angry at her baby daddy or mad about something, and she just gonna give it to you as a reward. Meanwhile, with somebody that's coming through the front door, or the baby daddy can smash you when he want to smash you, or somebody that she hold in high regards and physical attraction, who don't bring nothing to the table, and that he ain't got to do nothing for. So if she physically ain't into you, dude, in the black community, 9.5 times out of 10, and it might be a little bit higher than that, 9.7 possibly. Dude, hey man, don't force it. If you go up to her and you feel like, or you get to talking, you feel like she really ain't interested, man, just go on ahead and just get up out of there. And if you feel like you want to take it down and smash it, just offer some cash. And if she say, yeah, okay, cool. She said, no, keep it moving. That's what I tell y'all. But a lot of the black trauma that's out here is just not down to the mothers neither. It's down to the grade of women and their standards. So if you don't have the standard, or you don't make up for what you lack in certain departments with women and the physical looks. So if you really good looking, but you a little bit shorter than 6 foot, you 5'10", 5'9", she might give you a pass because you in great shape. If you 6'3" and 6'4" and look a little bit goofy, look a little bit ugly, but you got a good personality, you tall and all that, then maybe she can work with you. But you got to understand, looks are in the highest regards, bro. That's why you see girls messing with bums. And then once one looks get there, then it's sex. Can you blow that? Can you hit that bottom? Are you good at having sex? Those are 2 requirements. Finances is way down the list for black women. Because if it wasn't, all their baby daddies would be balling, and they'll be about something. So a lot of that trauma is having to live up to that scale. It's having to live up to that. And who was that trauma created by? It's created by black women, who more than majority of them are going to be black mothers regardless. So it's a full circle thing. The black male mama trauma is full circle. It starts at home, and then you get out there, the mothers to be, and then they putting babies on black males that ain't theirs. So it's tough, bro. It's tough out here. But a lot of it, the mamas do a lot of messing up to these guys. If you feel a certain way about the father, and you look at the son, he looks just like the father. I mean, come on. Statistically, single mother homes, put more, children in prison than significantly more than single father homes, significantly more than 2-parent household homes. So yeah, it's a real thing when you talking about that trauma, man. It's real. I knew a dude that I went to middle school with for just a little bit. His mom used to beat him. He used to have whips on the back of his belt and the back of his back and shit. And he picked up weightlifting. And I see why. And his mom used to beat him. How many other people got that story? Mom throw these kids out on the street when they 16, get out. They don't want the responsibility no more. They blame black men for everything. You think these women get on the internet blaming black women for everything, blaming black men for everything, and they ain't blaming their sons at home for everything, and blaming them why they can't get a man, blaming them why they can't keep a man and all that? If it wasn't for y'all kids, you wasn't for your black ass, I can keep a man around here, and the kid ain't even asked to be there. Throwing them out, too soon, you created a problem. you know, never made the adjustment with the problem, throwing them out into society and making them criminals instead of nipping it in the bud. You know, just trying to get, you know, women gonna put themselves first. They want to get their box rocked, throw the kid in the room, and go get knocked down with no respect for the kid. In the next room, he get to hear his mama get knocked down, making all these strange noises, and that don't mentally affect a black male. Are y'all serious? This stuff that I heard and I can relate to. Some of the stuff that black women say with a sharp mouth. Some of the stuff when they get mad and they say to their black kids and their black daughters and their black sons. The verbal abuse. The gaslighting. You think, you know, when you get with a woman, you know, that's the first time a black male get gaslit. Their mom gaslit them their whole life. They manipulated them their whole life. And a lot of these dudes walking around, like Tupac said, a lot of these guys walking around suicidal strapped. Don't let that bar go off your head. Only God can judge me. On All Eyes on Me. One of my best features, my favorite, I think my favorite feature on the album was by Rappin' Forte. He was on that song. Great message in his feature on that song. A lot of that male trauma that you got, it started with black women, dude. It do. And don't let you be black as hell growing up or have some type of complex or whatever, or be fat as hell or very, very less attractive. You know, then you getting black women trauma when you go to school. So you got to understand all that stuff go hand in hand, bro. All that trauma that they do to us, it's going to affect your. A lot of guys now are going to complete. I don't want nothing to do with black women. That's what a lot of guys saying now. Y'all wonder why? Because you deal with the trauma at the house. You know what I'm saying? You grew up, deal with black mama trauma, black male mama trauma. Then you get out here and start dating, and then you got to deal with these traumatized, if that's a word, women. And those women has been groomed by black women to continue to take the baton and do it and continue the trauma of black men. We are very under attack, bro. And a lot of men like, you know what, bro? No more. I'm going to go overseas. I'm going to find a white woman. I'm going to go do something else. I'm going to just trick some money off and not do. A lot of dudes rather do that. And you feel bad for the good black women out here. You know what I'm saying? You know, because they don't come out the house much. Think about that from the really good black women. You really got to play the numbers game to find them, or you really got to be in the right place in the right time. You know, you really got to be in the right place in the right time. The ones that cook to make sure you're good, that spend some money on you, do this, that, and the third. The ones that ain't got kids. I mean, those are in the black community, those are the ones that's on the pedestal. You supposed to put that on the pedestal. The woman, you ain't gonna find no virgin. Nobody really want no virgin. Come on, let's keep it real. These ninjas talking about, oh, what a virgin. Then you gotta teach her how to do this, that, and the third, and all that. Then she like, oh man, I want to go try some more, Chico sticks. I want to experience life. But then come on, man, you got to throw her back to the streets and shit. I got time for that. But the women who don't have kids are tier 1 on the scale, bro. They're tier 1. As the black male who don't have kids should be tier 1 on the scale. So when you doing the dating barometer, let's say because you pose to date more than one woman at a time, and I'm gonna do a short on that before this video go up. I'm gonna do that today, Friday. This might go up Saturday or Friday, I don't know. But you are. But yeah, man, I could do a series on this, man. It's a lot of trauma. Physical, and women are known for emotional and verbal abuse. And emotional abuse is more the way they manipulate is bigger than is more impactful than the verbal and physical abuse. So of course that affects the choices that a man makes when he go out here with women. And a lot of guys, they totally going left. They like, oh, I'm not dealing with black women. Some guys have tried and they get traumatized and say, you know what? I don't want nothing to do with black women. I've heard and seen that on a couple occasions. You try to encourage guys like, man, there's good women out here, but sometimes if you got a type for a black woman, you can't help it, bro. Some guys can't break their tendencies. That's just what they like. So that's insanity, getting with the same type of woman expecting a different result. So I could do a series on it, man. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all the notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, you want to support the channel? Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Well, none of that in the description. Just listen to me. This is my other channel. But check out the channel, Our Good Fella TV. Subscribe if you like what you hear. Share the video. Peace.